Hey guys, this is Alx James, this is Gabbie, and I put on Facebook what you guys wanted me to talk about this week. It seemed like a lot of you were talking about bullying, talk about the people of Walmart, which I do every day, which is bullying. It's like, what?
Yeah, right. We want you to talk about not bullying, but also can you make fun of this particular group of people?
I think it was probably the same person. They were like, we're gonna talk about bullying. I'm being bullied, but also talk about the people of Walmart. It was literally, I think it was like one person commented about stereotyping, and I was like, that's kind of like perfect. Like in my whole entire life, like, it always has, people have always stereotyped the way I dress, they stereotype the way I talk, they stereotype the way I act, and I just felt like it was a fun topic to talk about. But before I get into this one stereotype that happened in my life, I'm having my first live online concert on Stageit.com. They reached out to me and they were like, we've had a lot of your fans say that they want you to perform on this broadcast thing, and I was like, well, what is this? So I googled it, looked at it, and like some really big names have performed up there. Like Bon Jovi performed up there, Carly Rose Sinclair is performing she's amazing. She's performing like 5 days before I am or something like that. So I thought it was a great opportunity, since a lot of you guys don't live in LA. I feel like I definitely want to do something where everybody can be involved all at once, especially for my first thing. I feel like you can just sit at home and you can watch me online. It's a live broadcast. I can kind of interact with you guys. Like there'll be like some fun games, like some fun little, you can win some of my t-shirts. I can have like a one-on-one Skype call with you guys. It's kind of fun. And it's $5 per a ticket. It's like the cheapest that the site would like let me do. It's like $5 to like 50 something dollars, and I was like,
$5.
I mean, these bitches, they like me. You was not going to an online show if it is more than $5. So I was like, my bitches are going to say no if I made it more than that. So I think it's a really, it'll be a fun way to just kind of like showcase you guys some stuff. And I really want you guys' support on this. So if you want to support me and like what I'm doing, go to Stageit.com, get your ticket. It is August 10th at 5 o'clock, which is on the West Coast. And if it turns out really great, you know, like maybe I can do a tour and come to your city. But I just need your guys' support now. Back to the stereotyping. So I remember, even in elementary school, like I was always stereotyped because I was always the tallest kid, so I was always stereotyped as being a bully. I would walk in the lunchroom and like kids would just be like, because they thought I was a bully, and I'm like,
that's me.
Right? I'm like, I'm not a bully, like I would never do that, but that's a stereotype that the taller kid is a bully. And then I go into middle school and I was always the tallest kid, and I was stereotyped as being a basketball player, which I was a basketball player, and I was really athletic and I played basketball, but it's just the stereotype. Now that's not necessarily a bad stereotype, but another thing I was stereotyped on is how I acted. I'm always perceived as gay, and always perceived as girly and not manly, or talk gay, which to me I think is like kind of an ignorant comment, because I know plenty of gay people who don't act gay.
It's the same thing as like acting black or acting white. Like,
yeah,
how do you act?
Yeah, how do you act a certain way? It's your personality that makes you who you are. Like I don't, like I've never gotten the whole stereotyping of who's gay and who's not gay, because I've seen some people that I would have never imagined were gay in my entire life, and they're 100% gay, but they talk like a man, I guess you would say. It's just in their personality and just in their speech to sound like that. But a funny thing that I want to tell you guys is that I was in college, and this girl, I mean, obviously I guess I knew what made her think I was gay, because I always made videos like before I did Vine and like YouTube and stuff, like I would always make videos on Facebook just like in wigs and like in character, to like doing ghetto characters and stuff, just because I always think that's funny. And she had added me on Facebook because she thought I was cute, and I was like, yeah, I mean, you're pretty cute too, so I'm gonna accept your request, and we go to the same school, why not? So she checks out my videos, I guess, and then she's like, oh, he's gay. So we're going out to this like frat one night, and she texts me and she goes, hey, can you come downstairs? And I'm like, yeah, sure, like why not? So I get down to her room and she's like halfway done or whatever, and she's like asking me like all these like outfits and stuff. She had like 5 dresses in a row and kept asking me like which one is cute, which one's cute. And I mean, I like blue, so I'm like, I like the blue one, and she's like, no, it makes me look fat. And I'm like, Okay, so why is it a choice? And I'm like, well, I also like red too. She's like, oh my god, I wore that last night. And I'm thinking,
why is it a choice?
why is it a choice? Like I don't know what we're doing here. So finally she puts on a black one. It was super cute, like whatever. And apparently like I complimented her like more than once, and I guess that's what stereotypically gay people do. They're like, I guess.
Yes.
It makes me think of Angela
like
Johnson.
that?
Sticks, flame, fire, you're hot. So then it gets to like her almost being done, and I guess like some of you girls like wait to the end to put on your makeup and your hair. I don't know, do you do that? You wait to the very end?
I usually do my hair and makeup first. And
okay, well, I guess this bitch was backwards. And she like waited to the end, or she was waiting for me. Okay, sorry, she was waiting for me to put on her makeup. I walk over to the sink and she's like, hey, here, like that. She hands me this brush and I'm like,
obviously.
the fuck? Like it's silly here. Like that she hands me like the powder stuff and I'm like, obviously, I mean, I know how to, I'm not an idiot. Like I know it goes on your face, like what the fuck? So I start like blotting her face with this powder shit and she's like, I love these techniques. Thanks, like.
He literally has no idea what he's doing. He's just like, it's like when my EV like dad tries to do your makeup, he's just like.
So I'm literally like blotting her face with this powder stuff and she's like continuing to like brush her hair and stuff and I'm just like, yeah, well, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm sorry. Like, so I put down the brush. It's like, here, she's like, I got it. She's like, I'll finish it. And like literally like meanwhile like her face is like fucking Casper. Like, I don't know like how she even thought that was cute. And she was like, go ahead, she's like, go ahead and do my hair. And I'm like, okay. But the reason why I did it was because I really thought she didn't know like what to do and I was like, I guess I'm just gonna help this girl. But I remember I went to this hair salon with my mom one time and this lady was doing this technique with my mom's hair where she like brushes her hair. I need a brush, hold on. Okay, so I have her brush and I remember this technique and she like, the lady was like taking the wet hair and like taking the blow dryer and was blow drying the hair out. That's what I was trying to do and it wasn't doing that bad. Like it was like, you know, I was doing it and it was blow drying. I was like, yes, bitch. Yes, I better work this hair.
I am good at this.
So I keep going, right? But then she was talking about she wanted it curly. And I'm like, okay, well, it's wet. I take this and I start rolling it up because I'm thinking, oh, well, if she wants curls and it's wet, I can roll the brush up in it and dry it. And then I'll take the brush out and it'll be curly. I take her hair, I'm brushing it, I take it, and I roll it up, and I dry it, and I just sit there because it's not drying as quick, and I dry it, and then all of a sudden, I try to pull it out, and the whole fucking thing is smashed in her hair. Like this whole comb is literally underneath the girl's hair. So I'm pulling her hair like this, like I'm literally like this, I'm like, so then the girl's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I think I got this comb stuck in your hair.
I would have died.
I felt so bad for her. We had to take out an entire chunk of hair.
Wait, did you cut it?
Yeah, I had to cut it.
You cut it with your own hands.
Not my hands, but the scissors.
But, you know.
Yeah, I had to cut her hair.
That is so sad.
It was literally, it was the whole gap of this damn thing that I cut because the brush was stuck in it. And then I was thinking, I was just like, she was so pissed off at me. It's just like, you're not even gay! Like that, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, get out of my room! Get out of my room! Like, I honestly felt so bad for her.
You're not even gay?
Like, it's such a stupid thing to say, but whatever.
Are you friends?
Not anymore.
Because of that incident?
No, like, because we weren't friends. We weren't really friends to start with anyways, but like.
She just wanted to do her hair.
Yeah. That's like stereotyping. Like, she stereotyped me as being gay because the way I act and the way I talk and the way I dress or whatever, and it just fucking backfired on her.
And then she stereotyped gays as being hairdressers.
Yeah, like then she, on top of it, right, she stereotypes gay people as only being good at hairdressing. Stereotyping, I mean, I know we do it by accident. I know I do it also, but like what helps us stop doing it and make the cycle end is when we think the stereotype, don't say the stereotype. Get how that balances out? Like, okay, I think that person's gay. Okay, well, I can think that, but why say that? So I hope this video was entertaining for you guys. I know it was probably entertaining for her. I almost got the damn brush stuck in her hair at one point.
We almost lost our friendship.
Alright. So if you've had any stereotype issues, put those in the comments. I do read your guys' comments. Just because I don't reply doesn't mean I don't read it, because it's really hard to reply to so many people. But I do read your comments. So if people stereotype you, or if you know people who are being stereotyped, just listen in the circle of stereotyping and just, it's okay to think it because we're humans. Like it's natural to think that, but we're also humans and we also have feelings. So how about we not say always what we think? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, share it to everybody, and go to stageit.com to get your ticket. And I will see you August 10th. Goodbye, guys. Is it fuzzy? I went on an entire YouTube video and the whole damn thing was fuzzy. The whole fucking thing was fuzzy.
If it was mine, I'd post it anyway.
I posted it
Oh
too.
wait, you did? I thought you were being like hypothetical.
No, I edited the whole thing. I didn't realize it was fuzzy. Posted it. Somebody was like, "Oh, you should probably do the autofocus next time." I was like, "Fuck you."
I don't even have a camera, so I'm like.
Hey guys, it's Alx James. This is
Gabbie. What?
Ow! It didn't even hit me. Okay, so we get done ziplining and we're like, oh, okay, well, do we leave? Like, what are we doing? Like, we didn't know where everybody else was, and we're like, whatever, we'll stay. Like, we didn't even drive there. Like, we drove with these people, so obviously they can't leave without us. So we're talking, we're having fun, whatever. And this girl